Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. Wow, yes, we're out of the 11 cents barrier. We've broken through, and at the time of making this, we are above 11 cents. So very, very, very exciting. But I wish that that was all it was going to be tonight. No, 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 no. We got big topics to talk about. Kicking off with a big one. So Vechain price prediction. Vechain targets China's pet food market as VET price is looking for major upswing. So a very, very important article. Now, how big is this market? I'll tell you, it's $1.1 billion market. That's how big this particular market is. It is a massive. The pet food market in China is unbelievably huge. And we're talking about just one sector. One. And Vechain, if you've been following Vechain, if you haven't been following Vechain, then please do your homework on Vechain. That's just one of many sectors that it's going to be a part of. That is really what excites us about Vechain. Like, really excites us. It is so cool to see the action and the different sectors that Vechain's blockchain is a part of. So exciting. But when we look at this and we look at the next lot of industries which are gonna be coming up as potentials for VET, then the possibilities are endless here. That's why we get so excited for 2022, 2023. And I know it's not financial advice and I'm not a financial advisor, but I would hold on to this. I really would. I really would. And so bullish. The Chinese pet food market, so Vechain aims to standardize variables in China's pet food market. This market is dominated by counterfeit and substandard products. And so Vechain plans to revolutionize the 1.1 billion market through blockchain technology. So the entire life cycle of the product will be incorporated into the blockchain, which includes traceability of the entire value chain as the proof of origin and proof of ingredients. Oh, so good. So good. And that is really exciting for me because yet again, another industry which VeChain is going to play a big role. Now, on the day that we've broken out, and I find, really fascinating what is going on at the moment, and we've broken out of one of the first resistance points, which is the 11 cents. I think we can expect a rapid price movement, but we'll go over that later on about what can we expect. But from here, I really do think that we're going to be moving. We're going to be moving quite quickly. There's a lot of momentum that has been building up from mid-April till now. A lot of things have been going on in the background. And this is all about to kick off a massive VeChain party, which is so cool to see. So what can we expect long term in the future, right? So you guys ask all the time, what can we expect? What can we expect? I mean, long term, as we go towards 2023 and beyond, like $3, $4 is not out of the question. Of course, it's simple to say that, right? It's so easy for someone to come out and just rip that out. Oh, we're going to go to $3.41. It's not that simple. It will never be that simple. And if it were that simple, then everybody would do this, right? It's a lot of variables, a lot of things that got to go right, a lot of things that have to, be on VeChain's side. And that's not always, obviously, assuming that a competitor comes out into the marketplace, which between now and 2023, who's to say that isn't a competitor meant to come out? So what I like to do is think about 2021. So in 2021, I think $1 to $1.10 is achievable. Beyond that, let's see where we go. And I'll be here. I'll be right here telling you guys what's going on, what is happening. And so I find that really fascinating. Does it have the potential to do that in 2023? Yes, the potential is there. No one can deny it. But also, everybody would have thought that Nokia would still be around when they had 1 billion customers, and look where they are now. So we've got to keep our eyes on the prize. And that is to be level grounded. Let's think about this year. Let's get through this year, and then we'll discuss 2022 when we get to 2022, right? Because I'll be here. Now, if you haven't already, I have mentioned this before, but make sure you check out the Vechain Financial Executive Report. It's so good. There is so much information on here about the supply overview, about how it's going, how it's trending. And these are just the bare basics, guys, that you gotta do, right? I'm not going to sit here and tell you about this and do it for you because this is in your best interest as a VET, either potential holder or as a VET holder read the document. It's not that hard. It's really, really important for you to do it. And the serpent told you to do it. I mean, how often does a serpent tell you to do something, right? Now, Vechain incentivizes mass adoption of its enterprise NFT ecosystem with a $1 million grant program. I remember I told you guys about this. This was back in April. They're serious about NFTs. They are very, very, very serious about the NFT industry. And that is going to be another pillar that is going to make the VET price explode. So be on the lookout for that, because they are investing money into this sector because they know that they can do really, really well. Now, let's see, like, you know, from this chart perspective, you know, about where we're going next and where do we go and how far will we go. I'm going to jump into Atani now. We're going to look at all the indicators and have a look at what can we expect coming up. So at the time of making this, as we begin to look at the indicators, you know, we are above the 11 cents. We're 4.61% up. And we look at the daily, you know, like the charts are absolutely screaming right now, bullish. You know, we got the RSI into the overbought on the daily. We got the MACD massive at the moment, and we got the Bollinger Band so high right now. It is super cool to see. Now, of course, what goes up must come down. You know, on the hourly, we were outside of the Bollinger Band. We're now back inside the Bollinger Band, but this is all screaming still very, very, very bullish. And, you know, we've had a run already. You know, already we've had a run from 10 cents all the way to 11.2, and now we're calling it. We're crawling back in. On the 4 hour as well, we were outside of the Bollinger Band. We're now back inside the Bollinger Band. And when we look at the 12 hour, you know, we are, you know, inside the Bollinger Band, but, you know, it is moving so fast right now. So, you know, on the hourly, you know, like a small price movement, but we've broken out, and I think, you know, we're going to continue now to move and march towards the 15 cents, which is going to be so exciting, you know, to see take place. So very, very cool to, you know, to see that. Let's jump in. Let's have a look at some of the other charts. Now, I'm going to take a few moments just to share some news from one of my favorite partners of the channel, Crypto.com. So it is the world's fastest growing crypto app. Such an incredible company, great culture, good community. You know, with over 10 million users, with over 100 plus cryptocurrencies at true cost. What I think is really fascinating about Crypto.com is their story and their morals. So if you jump on Crypto.com/about, you can actually see their story and what they're about, right? So why it matters for them. So it's your basic right to control your money, data, and identity. And I think that's so cool, right? When I found Crypto.com and, you know, the partnership that we have, it's about sharing values, right? And for me, they share my values of the channel. And to get things at true cost, right? So that's what it's all about. And there are so many cool benefits of being with the Crypto.com app. You know, you can really do get things at true cost. The app is super simple to receive, and there are so many things that I can go on, and I will be touching base over the month about what true cost actually means. Also, to have a massive NFT base with some really exciting projects dropping. You can put your email address in and actually learn when the next ones will be coming out. So we got some August 13, Friday, August 13 as well. And it's such a growing niche. And then not to mention, of course, the Crypto.com card and all the benefits that it has, right? But jump on, have a look. It's one of the best exchanges out there from its simplicity, from the cost point of view, and overall, I could not be happier to have them as part of the channel. Now, let's talk about prices and where we're going as far as from a projections point of view, right? So we've broken 11. Awesome. Now, we're going to fly towards that 13 range, right? So we're going to range now between here and about 13.9, maybe even touch 14 for a little bit. Overall, as we look towards, you know, the longevity and the road ahead, we can expect and we can see where we're heading and how we're going to get there. And of course, you know, we are well on track to this wave of 5 to take us to $1 and beyond. From here, though, next stop is we're going to be going towards touching the 30 cents. Once we touch 30 cents, it will be a big resistance. And of course, there'll be a lot of people that maybe don't want to hold for that long, so they will potentially sell. So we'll keep a very close eye on that resistance. But next move, you know, we're going to be moving fast, and we are going to be going towards that, you know, $1 mark, which is going to be so significant for the project. But all indicators, everywhere we look at the moment, we are screaming bullish. And we got some key things, we got the 26 cents, 77 cents, and then $1.60. When I say that, of course, we are talking about by the end of the year. We're not talking about tomorrow. We're not talking about, overnight. We're talking about over the coming months. We're heading towards that. And then as we go towards 2022, 2023, I'll be right here sharing everything with you as always. Now, if you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button as always. Thank you. And I look forward to see you on the next one.